Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. On March 28, a powerful earthquake struck Myanmar, claiming the lives of over 1,600 people. Surprisingly, one of the indirect victims of this disaster was located nearly 1,000 kilometers away in Bangkok, Thailand. A 30-story National Audit Office building, still under construction, suddenly collapsed shortly after the quake. The project, worth 2.1 billion Thai baht, was led by Thailand's National Audit Office in cooperation with Italian Thai Development plc and China Railway No. 10 Engineering Group. This incident quickly ignited public concern, particularly regarding construction quality, seismic safety standards, and the responsibility of those involved. Some structural engineers noted that the building used 8-core tube plus flat slab design, which is generally less resistant to seismic forces. However, there are a few key facts worth considering. The building had already been topped out, meaning its primary structure was complete. Bangkok, though affected by tremors, is still located about 1,000 kilometers from the epicenter, making it a low-risk area for severe seismic damage. Older, more deteriorated buildings, some even closer to the epicenter, did not experience similar collapses. These details have shifted the focus toward potential flaws in the design, construction, or oversight of the project itself. Since the reform and opening up era, China has achieved globally recognized milestones in infrastructure. Government-backed media often highlight projects that showcase jaw-dropping efficiency: a building in 5 days, a bridge in 1 week. During public health crises like SARS and COVID-19, China built emergency hospitals at astonishing speed, leaving much of the world in awe. In China, real estate isn't just about housing, it's a highly financialized asset class. For developers, finishing a building quickly means they can sell it sooner, attract investment faster, or even use it as collateral for financing. In this context, speed becomes not just a target, but a necessity. However, achieving such speed often depends on highly questionable practices. Low labor costs and intense work schedules. Construction workers in China typically earn low wages and wage delays are common. Many sites operate around the clock, with 24-hour shift rotations, regardless of extreme weather. No guaranteed rest periods. No extra pay for night shifts or holidays. Poor protection of basic labor rights. This relentless pace leads to chronic overwork, and workers often operate in high-risk, high-fatigue conditions. Systemic violations of construction norms. To meet aggressive deadlines, some contractors take shortcuts, often compromising structural safety. For example, construction codes require that each level of concrete in a structure must cure for at least 7 days to reach sufficient strength. Yet, in order to accelerate the timeline, some projects proceed to the next phase before the concrete has fully cured. This practice seriously undermines the integrity of the structure and poses long-term safety risks. In 2022, provinces like Xinjiang, Ningxia, Hunan, and Chongqing issued clear regulations forbidding such practices, emphasizing the 7-day per floor rule. Even so, reports of non-compliance continue to surface. Material substitutions and corner cutting. It's not just time that's being compromised, material quality is also under scrutiny. Recently, a high-end residential complex in Guangdong made headlines for its so-called foam walls. Residents discovered that the interior of their walls contain not solid concrete or bricks, but large amounts of cheap foam padding. At least 5 households reported similar issues. The incident raised widespread concern over structural safety and the credibility of the developers involved. Short lifespan of buildings and growing public concern. Public data suggests that the average residential building in China lasts just 25 to 30 years. By contrast, the average in the US is 74 years, and in the UK, over 130 years. Across Chinese social media, complaints about new homes developing leaks, wall cracks, and structural sagging within just 5 years are widespread. These problems point to systemic shortcomings in construction quality and oversight. Even Belt and Road projects are not immune. More worryingly, Several overseas infrastructure projects under China's Belt and Road Initiative have also reported serious construction issues in recent years. Given that international projects are typically held to the highest quality standards due to China's desire to maintain its global image, this trend is especially alarming. If problems are surfacing even in high-profile international projects, the situation for domestic, lower-priority projects could be even worse. Let's not forget the infamous 2009 incident in Shanghai, where a 13-story building at Lotus Riverside residential complex completely toppled intact onto its side. The building collapse sparked citywide safety inspections and was one of the earliest large-scale public reckonings with the speed-first mindset in construction. Today, people in China no longer worry about whether their property rights will last 70 years. They worry whether their building will physically survive that long. Buildings are the skeleton of any modern society. Their quality isn't just about economics, it's about the safety, dignity, and everyday lives of those who live in them. If a country's buildings cannot offer safety and trust, then no amount of speed can be considered true progress. If you found this video informative, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.